Thank you guys for being amazing, clicking on this video. I appreciate it. And as you can see, we have 24 hopefully inspiring chefs trying to land themselves a job. Or maybe it's a different prize in this universe, like instead they get to go to the most expensive culinary school for free. Maybe even be taught by the Gordon Ramsay. Speaking of which, the Gordon Ramsay this season is chef. He will be the one giving the scores, tasting, and just overall BS. And then we have the sous chefs, Chris McLean for the Blue Kitchen and Axe Hatchet for the Red Kitchen. They help like move things along, cook if they need. You know, basically like Johnny on the spot if you want. They keep things in line in case, you know, chef misses it. Now, I'm sure all of these contestants are happy to be here, ready to get more clout, more screen time, and another chance at some real money, because not only do they get to go to culinary school, they get $250,000. But I also have to admit, and you guys got to admit, there are a lot of contestants here. So I think when they are immediately brought into the spotlight, they are confronted with their first elimination challenge, going straight into it. This is the signature dish challenge. Everyone on each team will make a signature dish that kind of speaks to them and, you know, their personality and whatnot. Chef will taste the food and rate it from 1 to 5. And the dish that got the least amount of praise or was just the worst on each team will eliminate that player, meaning we are about to lose 2 chefs immediately into the game. Now, I bet a lot of them has no more smiles on their face. They're like, ah, shit. And then chef's like, well, what y'all waiting for? Hurry up and cook. And so there we go. The alarm is set. They go and they running. Katie and Sadie, I feel like as long as they're in this game together, they are going to be helping each other more than anyone else will help each other. So that could be a little bit of a strat. Beth and Lindsay, I could see potentially working with each other and helping each other. Heather just wants to do better, maybe even trying to trip Gwen. Sierra's looking over at the blue team, trying to like copy something Cody's making or make something that goes along with it. Izzy, Eva, I'm scared of the food y'all make, low-key. Let's go to the Blue Kitchen. Cody, Jeff, Alejandro, Owen, Harold, Trent, and Tyler, along with Duncan, all have like a significant other kinda maybe on the other opposing team. So by them winning future challenges and such, it could put them in danger and vice versa. I guarantee Tyler is not cooking anything with chicken. That'd be hilarious. Interested in what Justin Alejandro gonna make? Ezekiel, please don't poison me. Alright, and here we have it. It is now time for Chef to judge and taste the red team. Pause! Beth's rainbow cupcakes and Bridget's mango salsa vegan salmon has both earned them 3 points. Congratulations, not bad. I won't even lie, Beth. Your cupcake was actually a little bit better. That vegan stuff, I don't know about all that too much, Bridget. You gotta chill. I know Bridget and DJ are probably gonna struggle with like the whole animal thing, especially in later challenges, but we'll focus on that later. Katie's heart-shaped cookies were a little bit dry, made me cough, won't lie. But Sadie's ice cream sundae bar, you know, it was a little bit fancy. It was delicious. The fudge was right. She didn't burn the caramel. I appreciate it, Sadie. It's a 4. First 4 of the night. Good job. Katie, a little bit bummed she got 2, but she's probably hella hyped Sadie got it. Katie got her back. Alright, enough of this vegan stuff. What even is a vegan quinoa salad? Courtney, that tastes like ass and horse lips. Do better. Disgusting. Lindsay, why the hell did you just bring chicken tartare to Chef? You expect him to eat that? Who the hell taught you that dish, bitch? Ratatouille, Remy, his brother? You got that recipe straight from Davy Jones. Heather cooking some bougie caviar and Bellini. And I feel like Chef is the type of dude to love that, so I won't even lie. Heather might be doing the BS she always does. First 5, congratulations. Izzy and Eva both made spicy dishes. Eva's spicy beef stir fry is actually very good, and I would, you know, eat it definitely again. Good job, Eva. Did better than Sadie. But Izzy, your chili, like, it tasted alright for the first 2.5 bites, but it's just way too spicy. Calm the hell down. Gwen with black bean and avocado tacos. What the hell is even that? Y'all vegans gotta get out of here. I don't even mind vegan food. Y'all just doing the bull. Sierra made fanfiction inspired cupcakes. I don't even know what that means. They're a little weird tasting. Please don't make them again. And Lashana with the barbecue ribs, we've already seen her make that before. They were delicious. Owen fucked them up entirely. Congratulations. Second 5 of the night. Better than Heather. And with that, we have the official ranking, which means I'm so sorry, Lindsay. As much as I like your personality and your character, it was BS your placement in All-Stars, and I have to do it to you again. You made chicken tartare, girl. You can't do that. You're eliminated. Courtney, Gwen, Izzy, get your shit together. And here is the red team as it stands in their official ranking on their signature dish. Worst, all the way at the end, all the way to the best at the top to the left. But they have plenty of time to make a comeback and show us why they deserve to win this. Guys, unfortunately, it is now your turn and someone must be eliminated. Cody decided to make us some spicy wings, and I won't lie, they were pretty good. Could use a little bit more seasoning, maybe a little bit more breading, and you know, it's a 2, but I'm sure you'll be fine, Cody. They were decent in taste. Almost a 3, 2.5. DJ with his potato soup and mac and cheese. Banger. It was delicious. Good shit. First 5. Obviously, y'all expected DJ to start off strong at the start. Let's get that maneuver going. Duncan and Jeff both prepared barbecue items. Duncan's barbecue pulled pork sandwiches were actually kind of fire, I can't lie. Put it in 4. And then Jeff made barbecue party burgers, and I won't lie, Jeff, a little dry, plus you added no sauce to it. You just had lettuce on there. Why? You could have added mayo, spicy ranch, a little bit of guacamole, anything. Add to it next time. Good job otherwise. I don't like pickles. Keep that in mind. I do like pickles, just not on a burger. Ezekiel made something simple, but it was good. Maple syrup pancakes with bacon, a very Canadian dish, but hey, it was delicious. I'll accept, Ezekiel. Very surprising coming from you. And, you know, Chef and Chris probably amazed. Axe is like, you know, this delicious bacon crispy, we got it. Noah has made us a gourmet cheese platter, and I won't even lie, it is pretty good. But at the same time, Noah, it's just cheese. What, you had 45 minutes in that kitchen, you brought us cheese? Ratatouille, hello? How many of y'all got rats in your hair? Lift up your hats, everyone. Mandatory check. Hold on, let me stop. Noah, how about next time in a cooking competition, your ass cooks, too. Alejandro with some delicious General Tso chicken and miso soup. Miso soup, not really my thing. I'll give you a solid 3, though. High 3. That probably annoys him, but good. Owen made a smorgasbord. He made onion rings, fries, corn dogs, tater tots, and all of them are under-seasoned and 8. Owen, most of these are gone. You said there was curly fries? I don't even see any of those. What? You ate them? You fat bastard, get 1. Justin with the chocolate mousse, I won't even lie, that is delicious. Chocolate mousse, if y'all have never had it, you need to. 5, Justin, 5. Harold made a delicious Godzilla sushi roll. You kind of have the same problem as Noah where you didn't really cook anything, but I like sushi, so I'll be a little bit biased. There you go, 3. Owen is starting to sweat now. He really doesn't want to leave a competition about food just yet. Now, Trent attempted to make a pizza in the shape of a guitar, but it looks like a dick. And the cheese is barely even there. The crust is like very thick. I'm sorry, Trent. That is the worst dish here right now. Finally, we have Tyler, who makes a protein-packed smoothie. Boy, what is that? Not only does this shit taste salty because you use like liquid IV, disgusting, but it's clammy, it's gross, it's worse than what Trent gave me. I'm so sorry, Tyler. Go ahead and leave with Lindsay. Y'all can share a limo, rekindle, because that was definitely the worst dish here tonight. Alright, now with the remaining contestants, you know, they had time in the dorms. They all celebrated still being here. But they knew in about 4 or 5 hours, they now have to do dinner service where Chef Chris and Axe are all just looking at them, just waiting for anyone to make a mistake. I want to say the top 3 placers on both teams are doing entrees and meats. The next 3 on each team does the appetizers. These 3 right here does desserts and like whatever. And then the bottom 2 are given garnish. If they can't do garnish, then they probably shouldn't even be here. Immediately, I think we have a problem with Owen eating the food. Chef is probably telling him to stop it, calm down, Pac-Man. It's not that serious. You look skinnier than tomorrow. Now, we all know, no matter what, the first dinner service traditionally has to be a train wreck. So I am going to force myself to say that Chef throws 4 chefs in each kitchen out. They messed up so bad he didn't want them cooking anymore right now. And on the red team, I feel like the 4 that would struggle most with the first dinner service would be Eva probably overcooking something, getting an attitude with Chef, being kicked out, back to the dorms. I feel like Sierra overcooks and undercooks the scallops like 3 times, immediately booted. And you know what? To make it a little bit funny, Cody also messes up the scallops. DG, who the hell? DJ, being on meats probably freak him out a little bit. He doesn't like the feeling of cutting into meat. Probably tries to switch with someone else, and when Chef gets mad and throws him out of there. Katie and Sadie continuously talking to each other outside of food, and maybe even mocking Chef a little bit. I feel like he would just get angry and send both of them out of there. Alejandro made 2 portions of meat just in case one of them was bad, and the one he sent up was bad, but when he came back to get the replacement that was good, Owen ate it because he thought he didn't need it. Chef was pissed. Get out, Owen. And you know what? Harold has an entire tray of something. He trips over something. Chef is mad. Harold, goodbye. The rest kind of finished dinner service a little bit to, their liking, I guess. But Chris and Chef, along with Axe, all have to decide a losing team based on what they saw. And ultimately, Chef, with the full decision, has decided the losing team is the red team. Beth, you struggled on stuff. Gwen, you struggled on stuff. Not to mention, you have 4 chefs missing out of your kitchen. By the way, Courtney, you need to take instruction better. Blue team, congratulations. You barely dodged a bullet. Heather, as the best of the worst, please come back with 2 people you have decided that your team would be better without. And immediately when they go back to the dorms, the 4 clear options as of right now are clearly sitting on the couch up there. And Heather, I feel like at first would maybe try to do some little plea to get Gwen up there, but Gwen quickly tells her that if she did that, she would probably get scolded. Because no way am I the bottom 2 right now. Courtney, yes, she did get scolded, but I don't think that would be a reason to put her up. Izzy definitely came back from her spicy chili. She was actually kind of a beast on the station she was on. Pretty much a very good, helpful person. Beth was struggling a little bit, but with the help of Izzy, she got it. So ultimately, when it's time to nominate 2 people in front of Chef, the first person that the red team has decided to nominate is Sierra. Scallops are something we're gonna have to cook basically every dinner service, and if she's gonna keep fundling, then it's only gonna bring the team down. And the second chef we have decided to nominate is Sadie. Ultimately, we feel like her chatter and whatnot isn't appreciated with Katie, and if Sadie was gone, we could see what Katie could do by herself. And immediately, I feel like Katie instantly says, no, chef, please wait. Me and Sadie can stop talking. We'll both do our thing. Just please don't eliminate her. And then Izzy's like, well, actually, I think that Sierra would probably be more helpful in the kitchen. We can teach her how to cook scallops. And Sadie's like, but I had a better signature dish. Eva, Katie back in line. And after observing and after seeing everything that's happened, I feel like ultimately, not only did she have a pretty bad service, not a really good signature dish, but I feel like deep down, Chris and Chef both hold a very bitter grudge against Sierra for blowing up the plane. I'm sorry, they want your jacket. Goodbye. They just weren't feeling it. R.I.P. Sadie, you dodged a bullet. Back in line. Katie is probably very grateful. They both need a little bit more screen time and character development. Now, I feel like when the next day rolls around, they're woken up quite early, let's say 6:30 a.m., and they are told that today they're going to be making lunch for a huge amount of police force, firefighters, paramedics, the works, and it is meat grilling day, because they are some big eaters. They want meat, no Mama Pratt. And this is also hopefully to get DJ and Bridget more into their comfort zone. Now, particularly in this challenge alone, I feel like Lashana would have a great handle on it. Eva would show finally the cooking skills and leadership, probably helping Sadie and Katie maneuver through where they should go, prepping the burgers, saucing the ribs, seasoning the collard greens, everything. Courtney probably proves to be doing better this time. However, I feel like Heather would be a little lazy this round and not want to mess too much with the meat, especially hamburger. Gwen, she tries to do the best, but she probably fumbles. Bridget has a hard time. Izzy kind of plays with the meat. Pause. And Beth, I don't know. Her shit's probably being very unseasoned a lot. Now, over here we got Duncan, Justin, and Alejandro killing it on the meat. Jeff and Owen, I feel like, are grilling pretty good as well. Owen is trying his hardest not to eat stuff, but I feel like he is secretly making stuff on the side for him to keep eating. Ezekiel does pretty alright. He's probably just on the condiments and stuff. Trent, he dropped an entire tray of ribs. DJ is trying to hide on the sauce and seasoning station, but I think Chef notices this and says, no, get on the meat. And so DJ does, and he's just having kind of a trouble with it, I won't lie. And I feel like at the end, all of the people who ate there will either vote which team's dishes and food they liked better, red team or blue team. And I think winning the vote with 72% of them, thank you very much, and congratulations, blue team, getting out here with the dub once more. You guys get to stay at a very nice hotel with a slide that is 37 stories up, completely see-through and made out of glass, hanging out the side of the building. Owen, good luck. You might want to go last, just so everyone else can have a turn. You guys will then be treated to your own delicious lunch. So go have fun with that. Now, while the red team, you guys, it is delivery day. You guys will be unpacking, making sure everything is where it is, and then cleaning everywhere and packing this stuff up. It'll be a lot of work. Hurry up. And so when it is after the reward, they had a great time. Ezekiel was scared, but he did it. Harold wanted to go twice. Duncan was pretty scared, but, he loved it. Owen is scared of heights as it is. Or is it planes? I can't remember. Either way, I don't think he's having a good time, and he probably got pushed down it by Trent, Ezekiel, DJ, the works. Probably took 4 people. Now, at dinner service, I think Chef will appoint Eva and Lashana as kind of the ringleaders to help the team hopefully maneuver through the dinner service. And on the blue team, he wants to hear Noah's voice along with Harold. He wants to see what they can do. And I bet every single one of you expecting Lashana and Eva to kill it and then Noah and Harold to bomb right here. And that's exactly what happened. Yes, sir. Lashana and Eva, I feel like it's almost like a musical serenade. Sadie and Katie there, good job. All right, make sure flip it right now. Take out of the oven. Good shit. Beth, make sure the flambés are about to be prepped. Bridget, thank you very nicely. Make the salad. Not too much dressing. Let me see it. Beautiful. All right. In which, on the blue team, it is probably not going as well. I think Cody and Trent are on the garnish. And Cody forgot something. He got scolded. Trent forgot something. He got scolded. Ezekiel then accidentally tripped Cody, who fell into Trent. Why is everyone falling? They need non-slip shoes, low-key. Chef Mad just probably screams at all 3 of them, get out. I ain't dealing with it today. And I feel like there are a couple more mistakes made. Like Eva sent up a raw steak, but it had to be refired, and then after like a minute it was fine, so good job on recovering. Beth probably burnt something once, but then recovered. You know, enough where red team wins. I feel like Chef tells blue team, please nominate 3 people. Noah, Harold, since you guys were the leaders, I will let the decision come to you guys. And I feel like when they're in the dorms, the girls are celebrating. They finally won. Katie, Sadie probably chilling in the hot tub. Gwen looking at Heather crazy. Bridget trying to make friends with Gwen, but Gwen ain't interested in that bitch. She's like, hurry up, get 12th place. I know you ain't winning. I'm trying to get my black jacket. So, realistically, after some discussing, I feel like Noah and Harold, when presented, Chef is like, Noah, who is the first person your team has decided to nominate? And I feel like Noah would say Ezekiel. Yeah, he did pretty good on the signature. He did pretty alright on me, but today he just fumbled. He tripped people, and I feel like going down further the line, we're just gonna see more bad come from him. I mean, like, come on, he's Ezekiel. Alright, Harold, who is the second person you have decided to nominate? And I feel like just looking at everything and, you know, the relationships he has with people, I feel like Cody might want Gwen to himself a little bit. And I think he might have definitely planted in Harold's ear some bad stuff about Trent. And I feel like he says that the second person nominated is Trent. Man, you see his ugly ass chin? Why is there a butt in there? I feel like if you like press that shit, his head would like split open as a Pez dispenser. Oh, green bean having ass bitch. You look like someone that'd be playing drums for Roderick. Loaded diaper. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Guitar having ass. And then Chef's like, alright, now as a team, who do you guys think should go home? And obviously, I think a lot of you guys are probably suspecting Cody, but I feel like, surprisingly, to throw a twist in there, Alejandro's like, we have decided the best course of action would be Owen. Now, Owen is surprised, but Chef a little surprised too. He understands this. Not only does he eat everything, but he focuses on cooking stuff for himself more than helping any of us when he has time. He snores upstairs. He's kind of stinky, I won't lie. And he keeps calling me Al. I'm about to punch him in his big ass face. Owen's feelings hurt, but obviously, you know, he ain't gonna let that bother him. He's just looking at Chef. And I feel like Chef has decided that Ezekiel, get back in line. Your time here is not done. Unfortunately, Owen, your time will be done if you don't sober up. Back in line, Trent. I just don't feel the passion. I don't see the energy. I think you're mainly here to impress Gwen. I'm sorry, give me your jacket. You tried your best. I'm sure your teammates like you, but, you know, in comparison of getting a free college tuition, I don't think you're here for that. Have a good one. Once more, red team and blue team are going to face off in another competition. This is the Creative Chicken Challenge. Thankfully for Tyler, he is already eliminated. Everyone must take a twist and do their own take on a dish where the main component is chicken. And I feel like both teams are really itching to like impress the chefs. Everything counts at the end of this game. Alright, so with all of the like chefs cooking in this competition, I feel like it's like important they know that they cook it right, because chicken is something you don't want to be raw. And I'm pretty sure a lot of the people will know that, like Noah, Harold, Bridget, Heather, Courtney, Lashana, Gwen, you know, just averagely the smart people, probably Beth as well, I hope. But little do they know that 5 of them will only be able to present their dish, and it's going to be chosen at random. So after, you know, they bring up their dish, they just worked on it, they're hoping, you know, it tastes great, and they learn that only 5 gets to be there. They start to worry, especially on the red team, because Heather doesn't want Bridget to show, Beth to show, Katie, Sadie, Gwen probably. The 5 chosen for blue team are Cody, Noah, Alejandro, Owen, and Duncan. And I think Harold's gonna be mad. He worked on it. He thought it was gonna be the best one there. Justin probably a little bit relieved because his shit kind of looked choppy. He dodged a bullet. DJ, Jeff, Ezekiel all probably sad they didn't get chosen. Now for the red team, the first person randomly selected is Gwen. Congratulations. Eva, Sadie, Courtney, and the final person is Katie. Congratulations, those 5. Everyone here mad, except maybe Beth and Bridget, actually. Hold on, maybe not everyone. I feel like Bridget, this might have been her first time cooking chicken. I feel like her and DJ are gonna have such a tough time with this due to the meat aspect. Pause? Is that pause worthy? I don't know. Beth, her stuff probably tastes good, maybe a little bit dry, but I just feel like she has no confidence. Alright, first dish. Duncan versus Katie. This is for reward and elimination. Katie has made a chicken Alfredo pizza. A thin crust pizza topped with Alfredo sauce, grilled chicken, spinach, and mozzarella cheese. Unfortunately for you, Katie, crust is overcooked in some places, undercooked in others. On top of the spinach, it just kind of collected the grease of the cheese. Duncan, what did you make, bruh? Chicken and bacon wraps. With the works, the crispy bacon, lettuce, tomato, buffalo chicken, and I won't even lie, wraps definitely could have used a sauce, but the point is definitely going to the blue team. Congratulations. Courtney and Owen. Alright, Owen, big boy, what did you make? Oh, he made a classic chicken and waffles. Do I even need to explain what that is? Waffles, pretty easy thing to do. Owen, a big man, I bet he made himself hundreds of waffles, if not thousands. Tastes good. Chicken, delicious, crispy. Courtney, this gonna be a tough one to beat. She made a chicken Caesar salad, bro. What is that? Courtney, I don't know how. I mean, it's good, but it's a salad. Like, I don't know. Like, congratulations, blue team, another point. Red team. If blue team gets another point and you lose again, blue team automatically wins. Alejandro, Sadie, present your dishes. Immediately, I think Courtney's like, oh god. Alejandro, let's start off with you. Lime zesty chicken enchiladas. You know what? They're pretty good. He over-limed them a little bit, and I personally prefer, like, hella seasoning, and he only did it a little bit. And Sadie presents chicken and vegetable stir-fry. Oh, this is pretty good. Stir-fried chicken breast with mixed vegetables and a savory sauce served over rice. And I can't overlook the fact that Alejandro, yours was pretty good, but Sadie did her thing, and you need more seasoning, low-key. 1 point to the red team. I'm sorry. Noah and Eva, it is now your turn. Noah made a chicken and mushroom risotto. Creamy, what the hell? Creamy habanero rice cooked with chicken broth, sauteed mushrooms, and diced chicken breast. Noah, unfortunately for you, you made a mistake. I don't like mushrooms. Alright, Eva, let's see what you got. Eva, I won't lie, just looking at your dish, I'm almost positive you won. Chicken Cajun pasta. Sauteed chicken breast seasoned with Cajun spices served over a bed of creamy pasta with bell pepper and onions. Not a big fan of bell peppers, but it is much better than what Noah gave me. Congratulations, is now tied. It all comes down to Cody and Gwen. You guys are representing your team, and you need to make sure that you got chosen for a reason. Gwen, you present first. Pause. Alright, so Gwen, little copycat bitch, she kind of copied Duncan low-key. She made a chicken and avocado wrap, and the only reason I'ma let it slide is because it's avocado. Avocado's my weakness. I fucking love avocado. However, what I have a problem with is she wrapped it in a whole wheat tortilla with tangy yogurt sauce. I'm not here for that, Gwen. The point goes to the blue team. Congratulations. You guys are safe. And immediately, once again, they're all celebrating. They're happy as hell. Chef knew what he was doing, or AKA me. I don't know, I'm role-playing as Chef. Leave me alone. Or Gordon Ramsay, or whatever the hell. Now, I don't really know what the reward is going to be, but I'm going to say it's something like comedical. They get to sit and watch a sumo wrestling match while they get to feast on maybe, I don't know, like Chef's food, except he actually tries and it's delicious and good. Maybe his mom also helps him make it. But as for the red team, they are told that they got to come up with 3 people to nominate by the time Chef gets back. And immediately, I think Heather is gonna immediately pipe up. And she's like, well, me, Bridget, Beth, Izzy, and Lashana all didn't cook. However, Beth, your dish kind of looked not that great presentation-wise. And Bridget, don't even get me started. I know for a fact if you would have got chosen, that would have been pink. And Bridget, you know, she just kind of sad looking. And she's like, I personally think it should be Bridget, Beth, at least one, along with Gwen and along with Katie. And immediately Sadie's taking madish and she's like, no. Heather, you guys didn't even participate. I think it should be Bridget, Beth, and you, Heather. Because we don't know what your dish would have been like. Maybe you're trying to overlook the fact that your shit was mid. And so by the time it is all said and done, Chef is like, who do y'all nominate? And he's like, you know what? Best of the worst, Eva. Which three do you think your team would be better without based on everything that's happened in the competition so far? And with this, Eva didn't expect this, but Eva definitely has her own thoughts. She definitely has opinions about everyone. And I think the first person she puts up is Bridget, which I know is a low blow for Eva. But, you know, she has a reason to put Bridget up. She's totally gonna take it. She isn't gonna waste this opportunity. Now, next to Bridget is unfortunately Katie. We don't even know why you tried a pizza. You never, like, even done it before. It's a little odd, and it was, like, not that good. All right, and the final person we are putting on the block is Gwen. Gwen obviously presented a dish that had good components, but she ultimately failed in judgment of character of the dish. And Chef, you know, he's looking at the three, and Chef definitely always looks at the dishes, even if he didn't taste them. And he saw that Bridget wasn't that great. But at the same time, he understands that maybe she can do better. So Bridget, back in line, he doesn't want to see you here. Not back in, you know, like the nominee spot. Katie and Gwen, both of you have showed some actual potential, but a decision must be made. And unfortunately, Katie, if you are back up here again, you will be eliminated. Back in line. Gwen, I'm sorry, your time is done. Give me your jacket. He's tried. You've tried. Like, you've had some good components, and then it's just, I don't know, it's not working out. We want to see what else Katie can do. We feel like there's a lot that can come from her. She's very vocal, and she's a good team player. Burnt pictures. Now, the next one is obviously just dinner service. Alright, for dinner service, there will be 3 people on meat and garnish, which is M&G, 3 people on entree and cleanup, and then 3 on appetizers and desserts. Blue team, since you have 1 extra, obviously you will appoint 1 member to another station, like obviously as an extra. And here are the stations as they stand, everyone cooking, trying to improve, trying to impress. Now, drama happens in every episode, but I'm gonna say that blue team crashes out. Like, maybe Izzy is kicked out of dinner service for, like, arguing or something, or, like, arguing with a customer, insulting them or whatever. But I'm gonna say Harold and Duncan just keep fighting, trying to take over the station, impressing Chef. And they both, you know, Harold undercooks it, Duncan overcooks it, and they both just get kicked out. Owen appointed to help Justin on meat, just for Jeff to fuck up entrees, burning the scallops, overcooking them. All the while, Chef realizes that Ezekiel and Cody are waiting for water to boil when the stove isn't even on. With a migraine in his head, he doesn't want them in there right now. He tosses all of them out. Axe going to help DJ as Chris helps on meat, and Chef helps Noah and Alejandro. Alright, now I think there is clearly a losing team on dinner service tonight. Half of the blue team was kicked out. Chef, he looks at the 5 who actually stayed, and he says Justin as the best of the worst. Please go upstairs and nominate and discuss which 3 of you should be up to be eliminated. And so they go up there. Izzy, you know, dodged a bullet. She's thankful that her team clutched it. And the red team is very happy. Katie and Sadie popping champagne in the hot tub. Heather's relieved. Eva's relieved. Bridget staying away from Eva, trying to relax with like margaritas or something. So immediately I feel like Justin knows that everyone behind him right now is safe. They're all good. And I feel like he gives the 5 who got kicked out all a fair discussion, because they all know that only 2 of them aren't getting nominated. So when it comes time for them to present 3 people in front of Chef, Justin has decided that the first person nominated will unfortunately be Ezekiel. Now, Ezekiel immediately starts yapping in his defense. He's like, well, Cody was actually like the biggest letdown. He's the one that mainly sunk our station. And Cody's like, well, I don't know if that's entirely true. Yeah, I admit that I could have kept a better watch on stuff, but, you know, it's not entirely my fault. And Justin's like, well, you heard it, Chef, and, you know, kind of for that reason, the second person nominated is going to be Cody. And the last person Justin has decided to nominate is going to be Jeff. He got scallops brought back 3 times, and it just really sunk a lot of stations. I had to lose people from my station to help out Ezekiel, Cody, and then probably Jeff. It was a rough time. And now Chef, obviously hearing the reasons from each of them why they shouldn't be eliminated. Jeff, Ezekiel, one of you are saying goodbye to Cody. Cody, back in line. This isn't your time to be eliminated yet. I feel like you have more strive in you. And that's also one of the main reasons that Jeff, your time in Hell's Kitchen is done. I'm sorry. Give me your jacket. You have a very party-ish attitude. You're very loud. You don't take things that serious. And I just doubt that's what they're looking for the head chef position in a very serious line of manner. I'm sorry. Ezekiel, back in line. Alright, it's the next morning, and I feel like to add some drama into the mix, Eva and Bridget are gonna be hella arguing, in which I feel like Izzy kind of respects Eva, but she doesn't like Eva. And so, you know, seeing this, she's like, Eva, how about you just like back off or do something about it? This is a cooking competition. What you think this is? And Eva, I feel like she just gets angry at this, bro. She probably insults Heather. Heather's like, the fuck? Lashana uses all of Heather's like conditioner. Heather gets pissed. Beth, Katie, and Sadie, they just kind of all chill in the hot tub. Where in the blue dorms, they're all kind of just chilling. We got Harold and Cody in one corner playing pool. Ezekiel and Owen shooting darts. Justin, Alejandro, and Duncan all just having a little talk sesh, maybe a smoke sesh. Noah and DJ, they just probably doing their own thing, chilling. DJ probably taking a shower. Noah reading. But then like 30 minutes later, they have to come down with their jackets. It is time for another elimination challenge. This is the protein challenge. Each team will have pairs divided by 3, and each pair will be assorted and assigned a different protein. The same protein teams will then verse off, where whoever gets best 2 out of 3 or better wins the challenge. Alright, now cooking for beef, cow, is Owen, DJ, and Harold. Cooking with chicken is Ezekiel, Duncan, and Alejandro, which means the rest of you will be cooking with fish. Y'all were expecting pork, but I don't really like pork, so we're doing fish. Y'all probably in the comments like, who's the judge, Mystic or Chef? Let's be real here. For red team, cooking beef is Sadie, Courtney, and Beth. Cooking chicken will be Katie, Izzy, and Eva, which means fish will be handled by Bridget, Lashana, and Heather. Now, I feel like fish is probably one of the easier meats that Bridget can probably get herself to cook. Now, DJ, Owen, and Harold, along with every other team, must all agree on a dish to make with beef. And I feel like they all unanimously agree that they want to make burgers. Probably with like a side of curly fries or something, or onion rings. I bet Owen's taking control of this team. For Ezekiel's team, they probably want to play it safe, delicious, fried chicken, mashed potatoes. You know how it is. And now fish, I feel like fish is one that they might not know how to cook too well. So I feel like with the power of all 3 of their brains, they come up with fish sticks. Now, over on the girls' team, they have decided to make beef tacos. Now, if they play their cards right and they take my advice and heavily season it, this could turn out real good for them. Where Eva and... what was I spelling? What the hell was that? Where Eva and Izzy just kind of agree that they want to go with chicken kebabs. Hopefully with vegetable seasoning the works. Heather, Lashana, Bridget, I feel like they all have like a super hard time deciding what to do, because Heather wants sushi. Lashana thinks that wouldn't be good because they should actually cook something. and Bridget wants to make fish sticks, which is crazy. Ultimately, I feel like, as it always usually happens, Heather gets her way. So it is time for Chef to judge the dishes, where it is Battle of the Beef. Harold and Owen kind of in charge on the burgers and all of that, where DJ was in charge of like the brioche buns and like the fries. Beth and Sadie mainly worked on the seasoning, where Courtney got like the crunchier or crispy or whatever they want to use taco shells. Put the works in there, the sauces, sour cream. Now, Beth and Sadie a little bit scared because Sadie accidentally like splashed a lot of seasoning. Like, you know how some seasonings have the flap where if you open it, it's like comes out a little bit with tiny holes and the other flap is like a huge one. Sadie accidentally used the huge one and now she's afraid. The seasoning that she overused was taco seasoning. And that is fire. Where the burger is very good, but they kind of let it rest for a little too long. And DJ, honestly, your fries are the saving grace. So that is 1 point to the red team. Alright, Battle of the Chicken. They obviously have a very strong lineup. They just need to execute it. But I think before Chef or Chris or anyone can taste anything, they immediately look at the kebabs and they're like, no offense, but that shit is raw, dog. Like, not even the vegetables, like the chicken itself. We can tell just by just looking at it. The color, terrible. We're not even eating that. Mashed potatoes, they're kind of nasty. Y'all could have done a little bit better, but the fried chicken was delicious. 1 point to the blue team. So it all comes down to this. Now, here to judge the fish round, let's all welcome KW, in which trying the sushi, I feel like he actually prefers that a little bit and it has like a fresh, decent taste. But to the rest of them, the rice is a little bit mushy and seaweed kind of got stuck to the top of Chef's mouth. Where Kanye hated the fish sticks. But Chris thought like the homemade sauce they made was delicious with them. Chef appreciated the crispiness. And Axe likes the type of fish they chose, which means congratulations, blue team. Once again, you guys win the challenge. All of you guys once more can relax in your dorms. Where the same, however, can't be said about the red team. Beth, Courtney, and Sadie. Each of you choose one person to nominate for the red team that you feel like your team would do better without. Now, Beth, you know, she's happy. She went from like lower to now like on top, best of worst. Courtney probably wishes she could put up Sadie, but she might have a bias against her and put up Katie. Either that or Izzy, because Izzy has messed up quite a bit already. Plus, Heather, LaShawn, and Bridget didn't even cook anything. They had all that time just to like come up with nothing to cook, and they took the longest figuring out what to cook. So when it comes time for Chef to make his appearance and ask for the nominees, Courtney has decided that their team would do better without Katie. Beth has decided that their team would do better without Izzy. Where Sadie has ultimately decided, you know, after observing everything, you know, Heather, it might be best that it's time for you to go right now. And you're mean. So immediately with Chef talking to them and, you know, them pleading their case, I think he immediately recognizes that not cooking fish is a lot better than not cooking chicken. Heather, back in line. He already told you once, he gave you the warning, you're back up here, and for a terrible reason. I'm so sorry. Katie, your time is done in Hell's Kitchen. Please take off your jacket. It's a sad day. Sadie is probably mortified and sad again. But that is just how it kind of plays out. But wait, we aren't done. Izzy, not only did you argue, disrespect, you're very combative with the other players, you brought us raw chicken, and your signature dish burned my mouth off. I'm so sorry. I don't think we can do this. Izzy, please give me your jacket. Your time is done in Hell's Kitchen. I'm so sorry. Izzy probably tries fighting Chef a little bit on the way out, but unfortunately, this is the time for her. Chef probably doing that so everyone can keep a reminder that he is the one in charge. And you guys have voted which team member from the blue team will be transferring over to the red team. And it's like a clear landslide of who got it, bruh. Congratulations, or maybe not. Who knows? We'll see. Ezekiel, you have been transferred to the red team, and it is pretty funny. Not only is it funny, but you're next to Sadie now. Maybe like when they go back to the dorms and like Ezekiel's trying to conversate with everyone, he doesn't really click with anyone. He's like, man, I just feel alone. And then Sadie, you know, who just lost Katie, is like, yeah, I feel that. We can bond over that. So maybe they like hang out and stuff. Now, on to the cooking. Alright, presenting in today's challenge is just the classic American dish challenge. Randomly, the people in the teams will be divided into 2 pairs. Each pair must come up with their own signature American dish in which they will face off head to head from another pair on the opposing team. The team with the most points will not only get a reward, but be safe from elimination. Here are the pairs: Bridget, Ezekiel, Sadie and Eva, Courtney and Lashana, and Beth and Heather. Now on the red team, blue team, what I meant is DJ and Harold, Owen and Noah, Justin and Cody, followed by Alejandro and Duncan. DJ and Harold, I feel like they can both really work good together. I think Chef is looking forward to their dish. Noah and Owen, that's a pretty good time. They already best friends. They did an entire race. Their teamwork should be good. Justin and Cody, now this one is truly random. I feel like Justin's probably taking the lead. He's like probably like overshadowing Cody, deciding what dishes are what, like what's on the menu. Alejandro and Duncan might have the most like trouble in teamwork. However, for the red team, Beth and Heather have worked together before, and though neither of them might get along, I do feel like Heather does have a leadership tone, and she might actually be good at cooking if they actually give her the chance with people that's not allergic to stuff. Lashana has allergies, obviously no pineapple in their dish. Eva and Sadie is definitely just floating right now. Or she's not floating, but she's taking all of Eva's word. She might have a couple inputs on the dish. Sadie might be the taster. I think Eva would trust that. Bridget, Ezekiel knows he's on thin ice. He knows that any of the girls would love to throw him up for nomination. So he's just gonna do whatever Bridget says, and Bridget's not really the kind to take lead, so I feel like they both might have a problem with that. But after 45 minutes, it is time to taste the dishes. First up is DJ and Harold versus Bridget and Ezekiel. Now, DJ and Harold has made Philly cheesesteak sandwiches, a hearty, satisfying dish reflecting DJ's love for comfort and Harold's palate that really likes cheese. Now, it does taste nice. The Philly is a little dry like the meat is. Cheese, excellent choice. Spicy Colby Jack. Ezekiel and Bridget presents their dish, and it is fish tacos. Freshly grilled fish served in a soft tortilla with slaw and avocado. Alright, I won't lie, Bridget, I know you cooked the fish. Delicious. Tortilla is great. Coleslaw is pretty good. And I am a sucker for avocado. So the first point, surprisingly, goes to the red team. Next up, Sadie and Eva versus Owen and Noah. Sadie and Eva presents New York style pizza, a lot of cheese, which is very tricky to make sure it all melts, and it does look like there are some parts of it that aren't melted that well, but it's good overall. I mean, it's a good pizza. Owen and Noah, they have made macaroni and cheese. Noah, look at me in the eyes. Tell me, how did you agree to make... Like, you see the stare he's giving Owen? He's like, don't look at me, bitch. Look at Big Tubby, yo, big-ass recess wannabe. They call you Big O in the game for a reason. It stands for Big O Beast. Making macaroni and cheese with 45 minutes. I mean, the macaroni and cheese was good, but it's just mac and cheese. At least the cheese was melted, though. That's more than you can say for Eva and Sadie. You know what? I'm gonna just give a point to blue and red. Both of y'all's was mid. Justin and Cody versus Courtney and Lashana. Oh my god. No way did y'all present me Cody, Justin. Y'all did not just put another salad in front of my face. At this point, I'm not even thinking it's you guys being bad chefs. I think you guys are being rude as hell and trying to give off a hint. Courtney, Lashana, what did y'all make? Barbecue chicken nachos with jalapeno and sour cream. You know what? Delicious. I'll take that every day. Red team, congratulations. You guys have won no matter what. go to reward and are safe from elimination. I am still gonna taste the final dishes. Alejandro, Duncan, Beth, Heather, get y'all up here, bruh. Oh, this one's a serious one for Alejandro and Heather. They want to win. And then we got the TDA, TDW, the kind of fire, I won't lie. All right, let's see. Beth and Heather ultimately agreed on a classic, juicy double cheeseburger. They got lettuce on there. They know I don't like onions, so good looking out. And burger's pretty nice. Side of fries, pretty good with it. I'd pay $12.99 for that. All right, Duncan, Alejandro. Gotta be pretty good. What y'all got? A bold and smoky Texas barbecue brisket. Y'all done fucked up today. I don't even really like brisket. I'm sure that is delicious and mouthwatering to some people, but I'm not a big fan. So you know what? Another point. Beth and Heather, congratulations. Red team, 4 for 4. You guys floored the blue team. Noah, Owen, you guys made fucking mac and cheese, and you guys are the best of the worst. Please go back to your dorms while red team do they thing and come up with 3 people for nomination. Alright, so for this reward, I feel... Can you see Ezekiel with all the ladies real quick? Hold on. What does Ezekiel look like going out in public to fancy places with all these girls? Especially with one of them right by his side all the time. He got the grenade. He said picking up women are just the first 2 letters in my name. I'm like, Ezekiel, stop fronting, bruh. You ain't him. Calm down. Anyway, their reward, I'm just gonna say, is a good dinner at some fancy restaurant that chef probably knows the owner of. And then afterwards, they get to go to a carnival for a chance to win so many stuffed animals, in which a lot of them do. Eva comes back with like a 15-foot giant panda because she got the high score on, like, you know the game where you pick up a hammer and slam that bitch down to see how like strong you are. She got the high score. She got a big ass pan for that. However, not enjoying their time is the blue team. I feel like Alejandro and Duncan are probably gonna quickly say that, look, our shit was cooked good, Owen. Like, Owen, you smelled that, right? You would have ate it. I was like, yeah, I won't lie. That did smell pretty good. It's just the judge is a fucking bitch and he's biased as shit. I don't think we should go up. Honestly, Owen, from me to you, those are the contestants that should really be thought about nominated. Cody and Justin made a salad, even though he has scolded us for that like 6 times. DJ, you has had many problems where you don't want to like touch meat or whatever. Pause. Harold, I just don't like you, bro. I got beef with you, Harold. I'll spit on you and your granny. The blue team must now nominate someone. Red team got back just in time to see the nominees and compete in dinner service. Chef asked Noah and Owen, who have you guys decided? And I think Noah would be the first one to speak. The first person we have decided to nominate is Cody. He had like a salad problem and we don't know about how good his performance will be moving forward in the game. It's very questionable. Same thing with our second nomination, Justin. Once more, he made a salad and he fumbles quite a little, especially during dinner service. He's not like the biggest helping hand or voice. And the third person me and Owen have decided to nominate is Alejandro. Alejandro, his eyes bugging, he tweaking, he like, what you mean, Alejandro? And Owen's like, well, me and Noah have decided that best for the team, especially for tonight's upcoming dinner service, everyone should probably like each other. All be able to communicate well, and I think perhaps if you left, we could do that better. And with that, the 3 nominees stand in front of Chef, and immediately thinking about like the past, middle, and like present, Alejandro, your team is right. You do need to stand up a little bit more. So wake up, back in line. In which he already knew that was coming. Alejandro was confident he wasn't going home. Noah snaps his fingers, you know, in like depression, but it's whatever. Cody, Justin, you guys messed up. You guys fumbled the bag. Honestly, I should probably just eliminate both of you. Do either of you really have a chance at winning this? And I won't even lie, I think Cody would show a lot more passion, like maybe even pleading like, please let me stay. But I just feel like Justin might be the better cook. He might not be well liked, but I don't know if he's fumbled too much. My decision is, Justin, go ahead and give me your jacket. I'm sorry, your time in Hell's Kitchen is done. I almost wanted to keep you. The chocolate mousse in the beginning was delicious. No one has made that. But you need a voice. You need that passion, and you just can't keep doing things in the shadow. That's not how you become a head chef. I'm so sorry. Burnt picture for you. Alright, now as the contestants head back to their dorms, Cody is sweating bullets. He's like, I'm glad I'm still here, guys, and I promise you I'm going to do better. I will really try. I promise. Now, Red Kitchen chillin'. Ezekiel probably, low-key, Ezekiel might be living a life right now. He got Sadie in the hot tub. Cody probably in the hot tub somewhere, but he ain't there for that probably. Bridget's probably next to him. She loves the water. Courtney, be chilling in tubs. Duncan jealous. And this is when I feel like Alejandro may be, starting to talk to Duncan. Bro, stop giving Harold side-eye. He ain't doing nothing to you, bro. Alejandro may, get into Duncan's ear talking about, they put me up for a reason that isn't even a good one. Chef immediately put me back in line, Duncan. They're gonna do this to us, and eventually we're gonna run out of lives. We need to think and act before anything like that can happen. Now, on the Red Kitchen, I think it actually would be a little nice to see Beth and Heather maybe, congratulate each other on the delicious burgers. They got the ingredients right, the seasonings down, the flavor on point, the toasted bun. Alright, but now all of the contestants and chefs must now compete and hopefully complete dinner service. 4 people will be assigned to meat, garnish, and desserts, where 3 will be assigned to apps and entrees. They can assign themselves however they wish. Alright, Bridget, I already see you hiding in apps and entrees. Bridget, DJ, both of you will have to work meat. It is lobster night, which is live lobsters, and I need to make sure you guys can do this. Alright, here is how dinner service is starting as it is, and I think immediately Bridget and DJ are holding everything back because they're trying to work themselves up to putting the lobster in the boiling water. Bridget's looking at it and she just can't. It's cute to her. It's adorable. DJ's looking at it and all he can think about is the one scene from Shark Tale where it's the shrimp talking about its broken leg and family and stuff. However, they are not the only ones bringing this dinner service down. Beth and Duncan, both of you, have sent me salads that are, Beth, yours has way too much dressing. Calm down. It's dripping. Pause. Duncan, that has no dressing and 30,000 croutons. And I'm a guy who likes croutons. That's too many. Owen, Cody, Noah, all of y'all doing nicely on the appetizers, cooked nice. However, Sadie and Ezekiel, risotto is shit. It's liquid, it's ready. Y'all gotta refire new risotto, please. Hurry up, come on now. Bruh, how is it as soon as I praise y'all mess up? I said good job, and then Owen immediately gives me a risotto that's half the portion needed. Owen, do better. No way I'm gonna look at the camera footage later and you ate that shit. I feel like Courtney and Heather, along with Alejandro and Harold, have the garnish ready, but it got killed waiting for lobster, which means they all got a refryer. DJ and Bridget, hurry up. You guys acting like you're Walter White and you got business to take care of in the basement. It's a lobster. I mean, I kind of feel you. I wouldn't want to kill a lobster. They're kind of cute. Alright, you know what? If you guys won't, I find someone who will. DJ, Bridget, both of you back to your dorms. Alejandro, Courtney, both of you are now on the station. They both mark the lobster immediately. We get the dishes going. Harold and Heather sending up the garnish along with Duncan and Beth helping them. Someone from appetizers, as soon as you have a free hand, please go to meat. And there goes Lashana. Eva, very nice. I see you very vocal, leading the app station. Appreciate it. Noah, why did you just bring me up another risotto with half portion? Who cooked it? Owen, come here. Why the hell is there another portion missing? I don't understand. Cody, look at Owen. It is now your responsibility, Cody, to make sure Owen cooks a risotto perfectly. Alright. And I won't even lie, I think Duncan might try to do something devious like leaving a purposely hot pan out for Chef to grab. But I think accidentally like Axe Hatchet might grab it and it hurts her. Chef finds out who did it, and finding out it's Duncan, he gets so pissed he immediately sent him to the dorm. Duncan way pissed off. Chris laughing though, he finds it a little funny. Noah moving to me, just for me, to find Cody working on appetizers as Owen brings me up another half portion of risotto. Are you kidding me, Owen? Are you an actual addict? You can't control yourself. Cody, what did I tell both of you? I'm done with this. Red team, you guys won. Congratulations. Blue team, lock it up. Shut it down. Go to the dorms, all of you. Alejandro, congratulations. Best of the worst. Please decide 3 people to nominate. Alright, so Alejandro, I believe with himself, he knows he has to have Duncan's back, even though some people might try to say his name. He knows he's not nominating Duncan. He knows Noah and Owen had it out for him last time. And these other 3 are pretty expendable. Now, red team, they're in their dorm chilling. They probably making nachos, margaritas, chilling in the hot tub, watching Orange is the New Black. Alright, so eventually when Alejandro have to decide in front of Chef who are the 3 nominated, the first person he says is nominated is obviously Owen. He had multiple risotto sent back on questionable reasons, probably because he ate them. And then in the live footage, it shows Owen definitely eating that shit. The second nominee is Noah. Now to this, Chris is like, he himself is flabbergasted, and Chef is also surprised. Just like the reasonings he gave to me, I just believe the team would do better without him. He wasn't really keeping an eye on Owen. And then when he switched over stations, he didn't really take initiative or anything. He just chopped a couple things. Chef rolling his eyes, he's like, alright, who's next? And Alejandro says that the 3rd person nominated is Cody. Cody did bad last challenge. We don't know about his future. And then he's like doing bad here. He got sent back. And Chef looking at these 3, he knows there's a reason to probably eliminate each one. But I think obviously the elephant in the room, Chef would be like, Noah, get back in line. It is not your time to leave yet. Noah's like, yes sir, because Chef knows he has better than that. Which means it is down to Cody and Owen, in which looking at the 2 and really weighing out who should be here, I think Chef ultimately decides that Cody, get back in line. He doesn't want to see you here again. Owen, I'm so sorry for you. If you are up here again, get back in line. DJ, Bridget, you guys won't kill animals. You guys barely cook animals. You won't really touch meat. I'm done doing these loop-de-loops and boundaries to keep you guys in your safe space and make sure you can actually cook. I'm done with this. Both of you, hand me your jacket. DJ, you had such a strong shot of not only making black jackets, but literally getting to the doors, if not winning. You just have this insatiable sympathy thing, and I understand it, bro, but either way, the lobster's getting marked. And either way, the piece of meat you have in your hand, it's already done for, bro. That chicken long gone. I'm so sorry, the both of you. DJ, I will do you some service and give you a better placement than Bridget. Alright, please let this be a lesson to anyone and everyone that at any moment you can and will get eliminated. And I know I throw a lot of curveballs here and there, and I always do a lot of stuff, but I'm about to throw one more really quick. Kinda really quick. So I feel like in the dorms, I think everyone is surprised by the double and the fact that both the people that left weren't even nominees. And looking around, I think Duncan, Alejandro, Eva, Courtney, Heather, they're like, bro, we got so much more to do of this. Heather's already hugely annoyed. Courtney is just throwing shade every time to Sadie, really for no reason. We go back up to the boys' dorm. We got Noah and Alejandro arguing. Noah's telling me petty as hell. Why did you do that? Alejandro's basically like, bro, you did to me. And Noah's like, well, yeah, but because you actually messed up, I didn't mess up. You knew you should have put DJ up, and if you did, you would have got a lot more respect. Harold starts arguing Alejandro, and Alejandro's, just kind of looking at Duncan like, come on, Duncan, argue with me. Maybe Owen starts arguing with Alejandro too, or just trying to defuse the situation. He keeps calling him Al. And Alejandro, under no circumstance, even with all these people being loud, bitching in their ear, got Courtney and Sadie just whining, crying, yelling all the time. Eva always yelling, making a fuss of everything, always stepping on people's toes. Got these four mooks right here just constantly yapping. Cody's on the sideline just trying to chill. And Alejandro would never quit. But Duncan would, and he has before. He doesn't want this that bad, and he doesn't even know. He probably, his whole intention is to win the prize money and not even take the chef position job that comes with it. So I feel like by the time morning comes, Duncan has resigned from this competition. I'm so sorry to the Duncan lovers. I know there's a lot of y'all. Y'all gotta admit though, this is kind of true to his character. Alejandro kind of pissed that happened. Harold is super relieved. Courtney is very sad. She wished he would have talked to her first. Now she's pissed at Alejandro because she thinks he had something to do with it. She's also pissed at Harold. You guys voted Ezekiel. Just as he was starting to get the ropes, he got swatted on back. He's trying his best. And for today's challenge, I do think the cooks would be presented with a presentation dish challenge. Basically, the entire point is not only should your food be good and delicious, but the presentation is key factor in this challenge to win. Everyone will go head to head against someone from the other team. Randomized. Ezekiel, I do think, is a little surprised he's made it this far. And I also think Cody, he knows he's in the bottom. He needs to do well on this dish. He needs to get his team a point. Noah and Harold, I think they both believe they would do well, but they are a little afraid they might mess up. Noah says that he's trying to make sure Owen doesn't fumble because Owen is like his biggest ally. And all of them are afraid of Alejandro because his cooking so far has been pretty good. He's a very strong competitor. And now on the red team, we see R.I.P. Katie. We see Sadie baking in the oven, making some kind of diabetic concoction, some cholesterols. Eva, I see her with a lot of meat paws. Probably a steak bowl or something. Courtney is probably very determined to get her black jacket. I also think she wants to beat Sadie. Heather probably knows she's better than everyone here, or at least want to act like it. And I think when it comes time to everyone finishing their dish, the randomized versing goes like this. Which means first up is Harold and Beth. Harold has made an Asian-inspired ramen bowl, a flavorful bowl of ramen with tender pork belly, soft-boiled egg, and crispy vegetables. It reflects his nerdy and adventurous style. Alright. Well, I can definitely see how you can make ramen presentable. He could have chose a little something better, but it does taste pretty good. Beth, she told me she made nerdy nachos. I don't know what the fuck that means, but a playful twist on classic nachos with colorful... Oh, that's why it's nerdy. Alright. With colorful tortilla chips, melted cheese, fun toppings. Pause! What does that mean, Beth? Choose a different wording. What do you mean, fun topping? Reflecting her quirky and geeky. Yeah, she geeking, alright. Point goes to Harold. Beth, you done messed up. Alejandro made a delicious paella, flavorful dish with saffron-infused rice, shrimp, chorizo, and vegetables, reflecting his suave and sophisticated demeanor. It is pretty good, and I hate the fact that Alejandro's such a good cook. Courtney, please. She made quinoa stuffed bell peppers, healthy, elegant, black beans, vegetables, blah, blah, blah. I'm so sorry, Courtney. That is another point to the blue team. They're all getting hyped. They only need 4 to, especially win, I think. Owen and Sadie. Owen has made the ultimate barbecue platter. It has brisket, pulled ribs, barbecue chicken, and all served with classic sides. Alright, so it looks okay. There's not that much you can do with barbecue. Obviously people be like, that looks like good barbecue. But in terms of elegant, presentable, you can't, it's really hard to do that with barbecue. And Owen also made smoked ribs, except he ate them before he even got here. Alright, Sadie, what you make? She made rainbow cupcakes. I could have sworn someone made that before. A colorful and whimsical dessert with vibrant frosting, sprinkles reflecting her fun and lively personality. You know, this is a presentable dish. It might not be as good as the barbecue, but it does taste good regardless, and it's more presentable. I will give that a point to the red team. Congratulations, Sadie. Noah and Lashana. Lashana made a southern-styled barbecue pulled pork, slow-cooked shoulder smothered in a tangy cube barbecue sauce, pause, served with coleslaw cornbread. Once again, delicious, but it's really hard to make that presentable. Ew, Noah! Mediterranean hummus platter? Hell nah. Point to the red team. What do you mean Mediterranean hummus platter? Get out of here. Nasty ass. I should delete you from existence just for that. It is a tie with 2 dishes from each team to go. Ezekiel made Canadian maple grilled glazed salmon. And, you know, it has like some of that parsley, a little bit of Romanian tomato, and it does look and taste pretty good. Where Eva, she just kind of made an all-you-can-do like American protein bowl, and, you know, it's a protein bowl. Quick point to the blue team. Congratulations, Ezekiel. You're actually doing way better in this comp than I thought. Heather, you need this point in order to even tie. You go first. She made a gourmet Capri pizza, sophisticated pizza topped with ripe tomatoes, fresh mozzarella, basil, and balsamic glaze, reflecting her refined and elegant fashion sense. She understood the assignment. Everyone else was kind of doing their own thing. She said, hello, present, y'all understand? In which Cody made California sushi rolls, and yeah, they're good. I like sushi, but point for sure goes to Heather. I will now see the best 2 dishes, in which I believe belongs to Heather from the red team and Alejandro from the blue. Congratulations. But as a tiebreaker, I must decide which one is the better dish. And just looking at it, considering the taste as well, looking, you know, just everything, I have to not be biased. I will give the point to the blue team. Congratulations, Alejandro. You have won it for the guys. And you will be going on a neon party bowling trip with an all-paid tab bar. I don't know if the bar has alcohol. We'll keep that out of the camera frame. However, for the ladies, it's delivery day and y'all gotta prep. And I won't even lie. When it comes to bowling, I know for a fact that the judges are gonna join the blue team on their little bowling journey. Chef does great, Chris does mid, Harold's a god, I think. Alejandro would probably be good, Noah mid, Ezekiel kind of bad, Axe would be like tearing that bowling alley up. But alas, it is time for them to come back. They must now do dinner service, in which 2 people must be on meat, pause, 2 on garnish and prep, and 2 on appetizers and dessert. 2 on the main meat and entree station are Alejandro and Noah. Then garnish is Owen and Harold, apps Cody and Ezekiel, plus dessert. Heather and Eva on meats, Courtney and Beth on desserts, Lashana and Sadie on the garnish. And I won't lie, I'm gonna say this is probably going to be one of the better dinner services we have. Because at some point we need to do pretty well, like for them to actually do a good job from Gordon. Or Chef, I mean. So I think with the help of Courtney, Beth and her kills it. Sadie and Lashana probably does pretty well. Maybe throughout the night, Lashana sends up 1 raw dish, gets sent back, refired, sent back, and then it's all good. However, Eva and Heather kind of have a feud, like struggling with what they're cooking. Chef has to interfere for a moment, but then they're all good. Ezekiel and Cody, they might send up 1 wrong thing, but I think that'll be it, because Cody needs... like, he got locked in. Alejandro and Noah, they're doing so perfect, mainly because they're trying to one-up each other, but neither of them are fumbling. But unfortunately, Harold makes the mistake. He says, I need 2 rib. Owen makes 3. Harold takes one of them at a time. Owen eats one, thinking that it was the spare, and then Owen eats the other because Harold wasn't looking. And then that's when, Chef is like, where is it? Where's the other one? Come on. I'm like, where is it now, Owen? He's like, you see, I thought Harold had it up there, so I ate it. I'm like, you ate the entire thing, Owen. You sausage roll fuck. No way you just did that, you patch of carpet. I'm done with this. Owen, you have ate so much food that was meant to be presented. I'm sorry. Hell nah. Screw the dorms. Give me your jacket. You're out of Hell's Kitchen. I'm done with this, bro. You've ate more food than you've presented. I can't with this. If I give you the job at Caesar's Palace, the person's gonna call me up telling me you're eating them out of a house and home. Thankfully, though, everyone else just kind of finishes dinner service. I'd say blue team probably finishes before red team, and since both of them are since they both doing really well, I feel like Chef would be first one to finish their tickets win. And I do think that would be blue team, and especially with them doing it with the man down, that'd be extra impressive, which unfortunately means Chef tells the red team that they must now nominate not 2 but 3 people, half their team, for elimination. And the best of the worst this episode, congratulations, Courtney. We saw you taking the lead. You helped Beth. It was appreciated. Better give me 3 names. Now, in the dorms, I think Noah can't believe Owen is gone right now. He spends 1 episode not on the station Owen's at, and Owen gets clapped. He can't believe it. Harold is a little bit surprised. Cody and Ezekiel's probably I'm doing great. Told drama wasn't for me. I should have gotten to this biz a long time ago. Now, red team, they ain't having as good as a time. Because Courtney immediately throwing Heather and Eva under the bus. Talking about, they arguing on meat. She thinks that her and Beth did perfect. Neither of them should be put up. And she thinks it should be Heather, Eva, and Sadie. So when Courtney throws Sadie under the bus, I think immediately Sadie's like, hell no. You are only doing that because you have a bias against me. You know I did better than Lashana, and you know I've been done better than Beth. Ain't no way I'm going up there, especially on tonight's performance. And so I think when it comes time for Courtney to present Chef the 3 cooks that are being nominated, she presents Heather, Eva, and Sadie. In which this is kind of hard to choose from because Sadie made the best presentable dish, in which Eva and Heather didn't get a point. Not to mention Sadie also did kind of well this time, this dinner service in which Heather and Eva had trouble. Heather obviously stating that she was, she's been a very consistent cook. Everything's tasted good. She's still ready to get this win. Eva knows that she has this leadership skill. She can take things on strong. And then Sadie saying the stuff I did, where low-key, I didn't even mess up. It was Court. She messed up by putting me up here and she's just being biased. And Chef is like, Courtney, is that true? And Courtney's like, well, I just thought that she would be the best person on our team to be out. Chris is like, is that true, Sadie? And Sadie's like, nope. Chef is like, truthfully, who do you think you'd be better out with on your team? And Sadie, even though she wants to so bad say Courtney, she knows she just can't say the best of the worst. So she says Beth, in which I think Chef would say, you know what? I completely agree. Beth, I'm so sorry. Your time in Hell's Kitchen is done. You tried your best. But I just don't think you got that voice or leadership skill to run this. Your time is up, RIP. And I think with everyone going back to the dorms, Heather is mad at Courtney, Eva is mad at Courtney, and Sadie is super pissed at Courtney. Lashana's the only one that don't got beef with her, real key. Heather thinks Alejandro is mad annoying because he keeps laughing at her for almost going home and watching her beg to stay, which she's never done. Alright, for this next challenge, not only is it reward, but it is team immunity. They really want to win this challenge. For this challenge, everyone on each team must make a signature ravioli dish that'll go head to head in a competition. This ravioli could low-key save your life. Each person must make as well 4 ravioli of their kind, and it will be tallied and judged if any of them are duty. Randomly going against each other, here are the verses. First up, we have Courtney and Ezekiel. I don't know why Courtney loves quinoa, but she made a quinoa ravioli filled with a blend of quinoa, mushrooms, and Parmesan cheese. You messed up, Courtney. I don't like mushrooms, so you probably aren't gonna win this. Ezekiel made, oh brother, a Canadian maple ravioli filled with sweet potato, bacon, and maple syrup, served with the maple cream sauce. What does that even mean, bro? What'd you just put on my plate? I mean, it tastes better than what Courtney got, I guess, but bruh, sus, you barely got that point. Alejandro has made a fiesta ravioli filled with chorizo, manchego cheese, and roasted red peppers served with smoky paprika tomato sauce. Not even gonna lie, Heather, you need to do a lot to beat that. And she kinda does. She made an elegant truffle ravioli filled with a luxurious mix of ricotta and black truffle. Ooh, served with a delicate white wine sauce. I can't lie, I gotta give this to Heather. That's delicious. Especially with ricotta cheese. Sadie versus Noah, battle of the ages. Alright, Sadie, are you gay? She made a rainbow ravioli. I don't even know how you did that. Good job. Why wasn't this your, presentation dish? Filled with a mix of ricotta cheese and spinach. Sadie, once again, you are impressing me. And Noah has made a Mediterranean ravioli filled with feta cheese, spinach, sun-dried tomatoes, lemon, garlic, butter sauce. Oh, Noah, you would have been so close to winning if it wasn't for that lemon. That threw off the ravioli. I'm so sorry. Eva versus Cody. Eva has made a power-packed ravioli filled with lean ground turkey, kale, and roasted garlic with creamy Alfredo sauce. I mean, it's alright. Where Cody has made a California Dreamin' ravioli filled with avocado crab meat, zest served with a cilantro cream sauce. Cody, I can't even lie, that just doesn't sound appetizing. I'm so sorry. Red team, congratulations. You guys have won the challenge and immunity. After we taste the final two dishes, you guys will be sitting front row to watch a live show of Wheel of Fortune before going on to Family Feud to compete as a team known and presented by Hell's Kitchen. Y'all must be hyped. Courtney can't wait. LaShawn and Harold, show me the ravioli. Harold's ravioli was filled with a blend of ground beef, caramelized onions, and cheddar cheese with tangy tomato sauce. That was delicious too, Harold. Where LaShawna's ravioli was filled with pulled pork, kale, and smoked Gouda with barbecue marinara. Both of them were really good. Honestly, I would have gave both of them a point. Congratulations, y'all. Good luck on Family Feud, in which means Harold go back. Blue team, unfortunately, I must nominate two of you. The two I would like to see come forward, please. Cody and Ezekiel. Cody, once again, you are up here, and you didn't even make a bad ravioli. It was pretty okay. And Ezekiel, you have actually surprised me in these past few challenges, but I haven't heard your voice at all. It's always been, okay, sir. It's never been a command. It's never been a help. It's never been a let me help. You're just there. I need you to find your voice. Ezekiel, besides Cody, who do you believe is the weakest on your team? In which I believe he says Noah, in which Cody, I ask him who he believes the weakest on his team is. And Cody also says Noah, in which I'm like, alright, Noah, you really need to get it together. If your team doesn't believe in you, how am I supposed to? Cody, I'm sorry. Please give me your jacket. Your time in Hell's Kitchen is done. You made it quite far. I've given you a lot of chances, and you've made some pretty good dishes, but unfortunately, that is where your journey ends as of now. Ezekiel back in line. Everyone resting as they know they are super close to the Black Jackets. They did end up winning their round of Family Feud, but not the fast money round. But at least they won their round. Good job, y'all. I think it would be funny if the 5 other contestants were Redonkulous Race or Revenge of the Island or Reboot or anything like that. Everyone in their dorms now sleep as they wait for tomorrow's elimination. Alright, chefs, I have a very good announcement to make, followed by a bad one. You guys are about to receive your Black Jackets, meaning you have finally made the awaited stage and merged. The only downside is two of you actually aren't going to be getting your black jacket. The first challenge you guys are going to be going through is how many successful risottos and salmon steaks each contestant can make in an hour. Caesar's Palace, Hell's Kitchen, the main menu items are risottos, salmon steaks, beef welly, you guys know that. And I need to make sure that the person going through can at least do that. If you get a black jacket, you will go to the merge kitchen and lounge where you will celebrate with champagne or fake champagne, one of the two. Video games, pool table, watching the others. The works. It'll be a fun time with music. And at the end of the hour, from worst to best, two people in an hour only made 2 risottos and 2 salmons. Ezekiel and Sadie, you guys did so bad. It was almost laughable. I can't believe that just happened. Harold with 2 risottos and 3 salmon steaks, you didn't do too much better. Both Heather and Noah got 3 successful risottos and salmon, which means Alejandro as the best of the worst on the blue team, I guess. Congratulations. 4 risottos, 5 salmon, you deserve that black jacket, go ahead. And with the highest second amount of risottos, or actually the highest amount, congratulations, Courtney with 5 risottos and 6 salmons. You are really proving yourself this episode, congratulations. Now, someone else who I believe deserved to get their black jacket and be up there is Lashana. Every time I eat something of yours, it's packed with flavor, delicious, a great attitude, strong voice, and you can lead when you need to. Not to mention you made 4 risottos, 5 salmon steaks, and I think going in there they'd be surprised and very happy to see you. The next competition is King of the Hill. Everyone must make another signature dish, but it has to be under $10. 2 people will be King of the Hill, or actually 1 king, 1 queen, and both those people still at the top will make it to the black jacket. Sadie, finally, you made something that wasn't like sugar. A margarita pizza, homemade pizza topped with tomato sauce, fresh mozzarella, basil drizzled with olive oil and garlic butter. That's actually fire. You're definitely at the king right now. Ezekiel made lentil soup with crusty bread. Hearty lentil soup flavored with vegetable spices served with slices of crusty bread. I mean, congrats, you're the king for now, Zeke. Heather made a Capri panini, grilled panini sandwiches filled with fresh tomatoes, mozzarella, basil pesto, served with side salad. Why salad, Heather? You know what happens to salad people. And I won't lie, I think Sadie's might have been better, which means Eva, you're the only chance to take her down. Harold, it is now your turn. He made a veggie pad thai, stir-fried rice noodles with tofu, bean sprout, ew, peanuts? Hell nah, Harold, get out of here. Ezekiel, you're somehow still in the lead. Aw, Eva, you made a quinoa salad with grilled vegetables? Noah, please be better. Pasta primavera, pasta tossed with seasonal vegetables, garlic, olive oil, parmesan cheese. You know what? That's a lot better than crusty bread. Congratulations, Sadie and Noah. Both of you getting your black jacket. Congratulations. Heather, Eva, Ezekiel, and Harold. Unfortunately, 2 of you will be leaving here and Hell's Kitchen. Now, all 4 of you are going to get a pre-test of a challenge that will be in the next episode. This is a mini blind taste test challenge. And I won't even lie to you, I think all of them tasting with their palates, Harold would get a couple few rye, Ezekiel would get a couple rye. I think Heather would most likely do the best and get her black jacket because of it. And unfortunately, Eva, I'm sorry. I do think your time is up. I thought you'd be a very strong contender to win, but I don't know. I just don't think I can see that yet. You did an amazing job here, which means Ezekiel, Harold, one of y'all has to go. Harold, what you served to me today was despicable. Ezekiel, yours wasn't much better either. And I know everyone watching this is probably expecting Harold to go farther, but realistically, in terms of performance and what they have made. Keep in mind, Ezekiel, I'm pretty sure, has gotten culinary classes or some kind of like training from his parents, or at least like rec or something I saw in a comment. So Ezekiel, to everyone's surprise in the dorm, you are the last person guaranteed with the black jacket. I'm so sorry, Harold. You almost did it, but here we are and here we have it. Just keep in mind, everything is only my opinion. Every single one of these chefs, I personally believe, deserves to be here, and they all, in my opinion, have a shot at winning. And the final 7, we do have an interesting challenge for the Black Jackets to see which one of them will have to immediately hang it back up. This challenge is going to be a bit of luck and a mostly skill. Each contestant will get 5 random ingredients, and they must do their best with their ingredients to make a delicious tasting dish. The top 2 dishes will be safe, and the top dish of the night will be able to nominate 3 people for elimination. Sadie's random ingredients are chicken thighs, sweet potatoes, spinach, coconut milk, lime. And she makes a lime coconut chicken curry. Alright, that's not bad. Chicken thighs simmered in a creamy coconut milk sauce with sweet potatoes, spinach, and a hint of lime, served over steamed rice. So basically she made collard greens with the spinach. You know what, Sadie? I'm gonna say that is probably in the top 2 right now. Congratulations. You know what? Top 2 goes right there. Courtney's random ingredients is a salmon fillet, quinoa, bro, she's so lucky, asparagus, lemon once again. She makes a lemon caper salmon with quinoa pilaf. I don't even know what that means. Pan-seared, served with a lemon caper soft and a fluffy quinoa pilaf mixed with sauteed asparagus. I mean, you're in the second right now since you're in the top 2. Lashana gets pork tenderloin, apples, Brussels sprouts, honey, and Dijon mustard. Honey and mustard? I'm allergic to honey mustard. I'm gonna die. It's a pork tenderloin with apple Brussels sprouts. Hey, that actually kind of sounds good. Sauteed pork tenderloin glazed with a honey Dijon sauce paired with a saute of apples. Look, I'm a little bit allergic to honey mustard, but I don't think that's honey mustard. I think that's just Dijon mustard with honey. I don't think that counts, and I think I'll be fine, which means Courtney, you are no longer in the final 2. Heather's ingredients include shrimp, polenta, cherry tomatoes, garlic, and basil. Oh, she can make some fire out of this. She makes a shrimp and tomato basil polenta, basically grilled Basically grilled shrimp served on creamy polenta topped with garlic sauce and a cherry tomato basil sauce. That sounds really good, and I almost want to say it beats these 2, but I just don't think it does. I'm sorry. Noah has ground beef, red bell peppers, black beans, cheddar cheese, and cilantros. He makes red bell peppers stuffed with a mixture of seasoned ground beef, black beans, and cheddar cheese. Alright, so he baked it until tender. He got the seasonings, the garnish, everything. He makes a pretty good stuffed bell pepper, but once again, I'm just not seeing it being in the top 2. I'm sorry. It's not to my taste. Alejandro has chicken breast, couscous, zucchini, sun-dried tomatoes, and feta cheese. Grilled chicken breast served over fluffy couscous mixed with sauteed zucchini, sun-dried tomatoes, and crumbled feta cheese. I'm sure it actually is probably one of the top 3 or 4, but I'm not gonna say it's top 2. Lashana and Sadie, you both have been going really strong. Ezekiel, can you break the final 2 lead that they've been having? Ezekiel has tilapia, potatoes, green beans, butter, and parsley. Whoa, he got like some of the best ingredients, low-key. Tilapia fillet crusted with herbs and baked buttered potatoes and sauteed green beans with the garnish, fresh parsley, seasonings, and the work. Oh, this is gonna sound so corny, but I'm sorry, Sadie, that's kinda better than yours. Which means congratulations, Lashana and Ezekiel. Both of you are safe and guaranteed into the final 6. However, I am going to award the best dish to Lashana. Congratulations, you have earned it, and please go ahead and nominate 3 people. Alright, so immediately when they go back to the dorms, I think everyone automatically pleading to Lashana. Ezekiel knows they're safe, and Sadie knows it'd be foolish to nominate her considering she's literally the 3rd best dish. So I think it's Courtney, Heather, and Alejandro all whining in their ear straight to Lashana. Heather's like, you know I've been here. You know I gotta stay here. I gotta be safe, Lashana. You can't do this to me. And Courtney's like, bro, I gotta be here. Duncan's out. Heather and Alejandro are literally here, Lashana. They will get you out. Do not do this. And I think Noah kind of pitches the same thing like Lashana. Alejandro has gotten you out before. He's gotten me out before. Please nominate him, Heather, and Courtney. So I think when it is finally time for Lashana to nominate someone, the three she has decided, she's decided to nominate Alejandro. She believes that his attitude could not get him far and the respect he needs within his cooking field. Not to mention, he's kind of been falling off for these past few challenges. The second nomination is Noah. I have felt Noah has yet to take initiative in a leadership role, not to mention he doesn't make anything that really stands out. Yes, he's a good cook to get him this far and a black jacket, but I think that's probably enough. And the third nomination is Courtney. Courtney mad, flabbergasted, and Lashana's just like, Courtney has messed up a lot of time bringing up salad. Yes, she has gotten better, but that's only in the second half. In the beginning, she didn't do too well. She didn't take initiative, and sometimes when she do take initiative, her leadership role becomes annoying and overbearing. So, as I look at these three, I just have to take in consideration everything they've done in the game thus far. And unfortunately, Noah, I'm sorry, because if you're up here one more time, you're going to be eliminated. Get a grip, back in line. Courtney, I'm tired of the salads. I'm tired of the quinoa. Get your ass up here. Give me your jacket. I'm sorry, your time is up. Alejandro, back in line. You had, a great time. You were doing very well. I'm just not feeling that win energy coming from you. Please leave Hell's Kitchen. I'm sorry, but there goes her picture. Duncan mad, looking at her all the way from the right. Stay mad, shark fin, bitch. And here we are with the final 6. Alright, in their dorms, I feel like immediately Noah is like, Lashana, what do you mean? And Alejandro's probably feeling the same thing. He's confused. He's like, what do you mean? Why did you nominate me? And Heather's like, well, obviously she knows you guys are the 2 weakest link. Ezekiel got immunity, and Sadie killed her shit today. And I won't even lie, I feel like Alejandro's so mad he gonna be rude. He's like, you obviously know the final 4, because Ezekiel and Sadie, there's no way either of them are winning. And I think immediately Ezekiel's like, hold up now, Buster. I think you just insulted me right there. And then Say's like, listen here, bitch. Your pocket's gonna be hurting when that 6th plate hits you. My bread long, your receipt short. Stay mad, bitch. Lashana and Heather, I bet Heather's very grateful towards Lashana. Everyone else kind of fighting amongst each other, but I hope they're ready to put the fighting among them aside. Because this next challenge, not only is it a paired challenge, but it is a double elimination. Contestants work in pairs to complete a series of cooking tasks in a relay format. Each pair must complete a sequence of mini challenges with a set time, and the 2 pairs with the slowest time will face elimination, and you do not want to be up for elimination. Randomly pairing up, the pairs are Noah and Sadie, Ezekiel and Heather, Lashana and Alejandro. Everyone will be told like, ready, set, go, on your marks, and it's gonna be like a really fast cooking relay race. The first stage is knife skills. Dice a set amount of onions and carrots with precision. The task is considered complete when the pieces are uniformly chopped and filled a specific container. Labeled, dated, you know the works. Customary restaurant rules. And first ones at their station, I won't even lie, I feel like would be Ezekiel and Heather, followed quickly by Lashana and Alejandro. Now, in terms for the cutting, and with a little bit of time advantage, I'm just going to have to say that Lashana and Alejandro completes that task first. The second stage is sauce creation. Create a basic sauce from provided ingredients. Something like a simple tomato sauce, risotto, something like that. The sauce must meet a standard of taste, why did I say risotto, and consistency checked by a judge before moving on. And while they're working on that, I feel like, maybe only 40 seconds later, Ezekiel and Heather arrive at that station, also ready to compete. maybe 45 seconds after that, which is kind of a huge, like, loss. Noah and Sadie finally gets here, but apparently Ezekiel and Heather kill it with their sauce, but right after them, like literally 6 seconds, Lashana and Alejandro booking it. Noah and Sadie desperately trying to hurry. And stage 3 is protein cooking. Cook a perfect piece of meat, ensuring it is seared and seasoned properly and reach the correct internal temperature without ever putting a meat thermometer in it. It's basically just by look and feel. And I feel like Noah and Sadie quickly are able to move on with this. Everyone racing, seasoning, trying to sear, trying to cook, make sure they don't bring up a raw dish. And I do think we have a winner. Congratulations, Ezekiel and Heather. Both of you have won the double elimination relay race, which means, unfortunately, Lashana, Alejandro, Noah, and Sadie, think of reasons to save yourselves because you are up for elimination. Go back to the dorm. And immediately, I feel like Ezekiel feels so confident, his ego inflated times 30. And I think immediately he's like, Alejandro's like, you know what, Sadie, Noah, one of you guys, honestly, you gotta go. And Noah, you already know what Gordon said, what Chef said. You up there again, you clapped. I honestly think you should be up there. And I feel like, you know, Heather might be like, you know what? I think Alejandro, yo bitch ass should be up there instead. And Alejandro's like, what, me? She's like, yeah, you've been fumbling. You didn't win either, Alejandro. Like, huh, what you talking about? You know, you ain't a winner. You know what that means? You a loser. And so I feel like it is time for Noah, Sadie, Alejandro, and Lashana. 2 of them are unfortunately about to meet their fate. Noah, I already said if you were up here again, you are going to be eliminated. Why the fuck should you stay? I feel like he says, look, if I gotta be honest, it's Sadie's fault. You eliminate Sadie right now on God. Look, Chef, look at me right in my eyes. Look at me in my big ass Berleezy forehead, bitch. If you keep me here, eliminate Sadie, I promise you I'm gonna be the winner, bitch. I'm like, all right, whatever, bro. Sadie, you have done pretty well, surprisingly, in this challenge and show. But have you lost that energy? Have you lost the drive? I feel like Sadie would be like, no, I got this. I want to prove Katie I can win. I want to be here. I gotta be here. My time in Hell's Kitchen is not up yet. Alejandro, why should you win? And I feel like he immediately says, look, I've had the tastiest dishes, the most presentable dishes. Like, be for real, I've had some pretty good dishes, bruh. And I won't lie, Alejandro, I gotta say they are good, but they're kind of repetitive sometimes. Lashana, she says, you know, I'm built for this leadership role. I'm built for this job. I'm built to be the sous chef, head chef, whatever chef, bitch. I know what my limits are, and I haven't hit them yet. Yeah, there's a lot on my plate, but I came here to eat. And I have decided that, Sadie, tell Alejandro goodbye. Alejandro, give me your jacket. I'm just not feeling it. And once again, I kind of agree with them. You rude as shit, and I know you a little sexist. At least Ezekiel learned. You didn't. Get out of here, scrub. Which unfortunately means I do have to pick a second person. And unfortunately, Lashana, you'll have to say goodbye to Sadie. I didn't really want to do this. For, you know, a couple thoughts, I thought Sadie might have been a potential winner, but I'm just not feeling that energy. Sadie, you were so close. You were an amazing contestant. You brought the vibe. You brought the glamour. Keep your jacket. Have a good one. Noah, dead ass. On God, no cap. You back here again, you dead. Lashana, you're on thin ice. Good luck. Be prepared for another double tomorrow, where we will see our final 2 and who will be at the doors. Alright, and as for the final 4 challenge, we have the contestants going to a food-like auction where they will bid on ingredients. Each of them have like 500 quote-unquote dollars. They can spend whatever much they want on ingredients, but we won't tell them when the auction ends. And they must make do with whatever ingredients they got. Lashana spent 410 points. Pork chops, apples, Brussels sprouts, honey, and rosemary. Hey, they really wanted pork chops. Heather spent 380 points with shrimp, polenta, cherry tomatoes, and basil. Bro, why was this only worth 40? She barely picked that up for like rolled back, bruh. Noah spent $390 for ground beef. Why doesn't he have prices? Red bell peppers, black beans, cheddar cheese, and cilantro. Why does he love cilantro? I don't understand. $400 for Ezekiel with tilapia, potatoes, green beans, butter, and parsley. Ezekiel, didn't he just get this last time? He knows it tastes good. And, this challenge, as, goofy as it is, this is the final four double. Heather made a shrimp and tomato basil polenta with balsamic glaze. Lashana once again with pork chops. Apple, rosemary, and Brussels sprouts. Noah with more stuffed bell peppers, they being like copycats of themselves. And Ezekiel purposely was a copycat of himself. Alright, I won't even lie. I think everyone might see this coming. But fourth place, I just have to say it's Heather. Yeah, her cooking skills alright. She just kind of has an attitude problem like Alejandro, not to mention she's not the greatest at understanding. I also feel like she would cut corners if she had to. Sorry, you were close, but give me your jacket. Now, the next person leaving, in third place, definitely not a bad place, you should be very proud, is Noah. I'm sorry. Yes, you did good, and you did quite well on this challenge, but I can't ignore all the previous mistakes and the lack of voice you have. I know you probably have the smarts, but I don't think you have the people skill or the knowledge. I will, however, let you have your jacket. Say goodbye to the others. Good job. Which means Lashana and Ezekiel, after 5 episodes, over I think an hour and a half of footage, you guys have made the glass doors where one of you will be presented as a winner. And just after looking at the season in its entirety, in its fairness, in its character development, and its dishes, along with a unique manner, I feel like that the door that opened and the winner of this all, head chef position at Hell's Kitchen Las Vegas, goes to Ezekiel. Lashana, you did very well, but you do have some food allergies. You kind of kept quiet a little bit at the beginning of the season, found more of your voice at the end. But I just have to say, Ezekiel is the canon winner. This is Total Drama, so you can do alternate winning if you want to. Lashana opens her door. But in my opinion, the official winner is Ezekiel. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Thank you guys very much for watching this series all the way to the end. Let me know if you want to see anything else. Make sure to subscribe, leave a like, and I dare every single one of you to have a good day.